Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're going to take a look at a few products from Otterbox that are specifically designed for the LG G6. We're looking at the Symmetry case, Defender case, and the Alpha Glass, all for the LG G6. Let's check it out. So first, let's go ahead and take a look at the Symmetry case right here, and you can see some of the features that are highlighted. Drop protection, ultra slim one-piece design, and it's something that's going to be easy to put on and off your phone. As we take a look at it, you have a hard polycarbonate material with a combination of some soft TPU material on the sides, and you can see that it does have a lot of flexibility, which means your phone's going to come in and out really easily if you want to take your phone out. Really generous cutouts, and you can see how wide that headphone jack is and your pinhole mic, as well as everything that's going on in the bottom, which is going to allow your speaker as well as your charging cable to be plugged in without really any effort at all. You can see here how those volume rockers are pretty much out there, easy to feel, very tactile in nature, and I'm sure they're going to be very responsive. Otterbox logo on the side. So let's go ahead and insert our LG G6 and see how it works and see if it passes our wireless charging test. So we'll take the G6. Again, it should, I like working wherever we have some power buttons or volume rockers first. I slide it in that way, but you saw how easy that was. Nice screen protection. You can notice how you have a nice edge all the way around. Camera protection, massive, and you notice how it's in an angle, so you're not going to have any backflash. Generous cutouts on the bottom, and also generous cutouts on the top. You know, definitely you can't go wrong with Otterbox, and you can definitely see the kind of quality that we're talking about here. This is a solid case. Nice bumper protection, good feel, doesn't add a lot of weight to it, but you know that your phone is going to be protected. All right, so now let's go ahead and look at the Defender case, and this is a more ruggedized case, much more rugged than the one we saw before. Drop protection, dust protection, scratch protection, triple layer protection, screen protection, and a belt clip. So this does come with a very rugged case. We'll look at the belt clip first. Very thick material, as you can see here. You can rotate this easily. You can use it as a kickstand as well. So if you put it like this and you're viewing some type of media and you have it up, it'll hold up your phone nicely. It comes off really easily. And I've had to use Otterbox for I don't know how many years now. Never, ever, ever have I broken one of these. Never has my phone fallen off, or has it fallen off my belt. And that's because it has this little notch right here. You notice right here where the clip is, that your belt catches. So this is great if you're going to be working on the outdoors, if you're an outdoor person, if you're you know, in construction. Definitely the way to go if you're looking for a rugged case. So looking at the case now, you have a built-in screen protector, and then you have that triple protection. This is something that kind of peels off. So, you know, just peel it off just like this. And this is kind of like a rubberized TPU material. Then you have this polycarbonate material that's where you're going to encase your phone. So really easy to do. All we'll do is we'll snap off each one of these areas, place our phone, and then snap it in place, and we'll see how everything looks together. Now, as you can see right here, separating them is pretty easy. All you have to do is put your nail underneath this clip and then lift up. And you have to do it with each. Not too much because you don't want to snap it off, but enough where it actually disengages from this area. So the next step is to take our phone, rest it in this area like this, and then what you'll do is snap these two pieces together. And what I like doing is just working my way all the way around until it's snapped into place. And you can hear an audible click when you do that. Probably have some dust under there. Maybe not. But this is the main piece. You'll notice that once this is on, it's still very responsive. The screen doesn't feel sticky or gooey in any way. So the next step is to put it into this sleeve here. And all I'm going to do is just snap it in just like this and work my way all around these edges so that it is nice and tight. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so now we have it on, and you can see that everything aligns really nicely. You have really a lot of screen protection here. No issues whatsoever with the amount of depth that you have here protecting your screen. You notice how everything is nicely aligned here. Look at the depth right there for the camera. Very nice protected. Ports are covered. It is a IP68 certified phone, so you may not need to have these ports covered, for the dust and water resistant, but if you're working in a harsh environment where there is a lot of dust, hey, it doesn't hurt to have it sealed. And it's very flexible, so you don't have to worry about how hard it is when you're going to plug in your cable. Everything aligns nicely here and here, and like I said, when I try to log in, it logs in easily, and I don't feel any kind of lack of response on the screen. Now remember, with your case, you can actually have it outward like this and lift up the kickstand. Or what you can do is have it inward because you want to go ahead and protect your screen. Keep in mind that you do expose this area here to dust. So if you are working in a harsh environment, I'd probably recommend something like this so that your camera doesn't get all the dust. Now let's take a look at the Alpha Glass. I've had great experience with Otterbox glass products. They typically are case friendly. They are going to be resistant to smudge and oils and things that either come off your face or off your hands. And they come well equipped with this wipe. Even though if your phone is brand new, you want to use it. You can dry things. And then the Alpha Glass is a full adhesive screen protector. Let's go ahead and look at this. So here you have it. You have two pieces, one that you'll peel off. You align it, and this is probably one of the easier ones to put in. So when I place this down, I'm going to kind of align it like this. And actually, this is a little backwards. Let's flip this around. I'm gonna put it like this, and then I'm going to just rest it. Now, I'll rub my finger here on the sides and make sure the alignment feels good, and then I'll just eyeball this area right here because you don't want it to be too close to the edges because this is where your case is going to come up, and you don't want it too close to this area here. So this is how I typically align it, and then I just press this way as I lay it in. Now, rule of thumb, anytime you're working with adhesive glass screen protectors, you want to make sure that you're in a dust-free environment. You want to make sure that you have no fan going. Everything is shut down. Make sure we don't have the hair there or a scratch. So you just wipe it down really good. This is a once-use towelette, so you want to make sure that you don't have any kind of material on there. And then what I'll do is once I've concluded that, I'm going to dry it, and then we'll try working with the screen protector. So now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove the plastic piece. And remember, this is the top. So I'm going to remove it, and I'm going to just have it right here on the sides. Put that to the side, and I'm just holding the sides right here. And then what I'm going to try to do is align this starting from the top. You'll see it's kind of tricky to do this on camera, but try to align it as best as I can so that it's aligned with the top. And then what I'm going to do is eyeball the bottom to make sure that the bottom is nicely aligned there. And then what should happen is once I let it go, everything should fall into place. So I'm going to go with the top alignment, see how that looks. I'll go on the side just like I told you right here just to make sure everything is straight. And then what I'll do is I'll let it go. So I wanted to align it, so I had to take it off camera just for a second. But I went ahead and just released it. And you'll notice that all I have is a small bubble here. You can, using your finger, you want to push it outwards just like that. Push it outwards. And eventually it will go away. So let's go ahead and continue to push outward. You don't have to push really hard, especially with this product because of the quality of the adhesive, and it will go away. So let's make sure we don't have any dust under there. And as you can see here, no dust. This is just a finger smudge. So what we'll do is we'll just wipe this down again so you can see the quality of the glass. And then I use this right here. And what I look for in a screen protector is a couple things. First of all, how quickly it lies and adheres to the screen. And the other thing that I'm looking for is that there aren't any areas on the side where you see the adhesive picking up. Now, it doesn't look like there's a lot of curvature to this screen, so that makes it easier for the manufacturers for the glass. But you'll notice that there's no halo, so there's no lifting on the side where you kind of see a halo on the sides here. Everything looks good. So now let's go ahead and turn it on. And you'll notice that screen quality is good. Let me make sure that you guys can see that. That's nice and focused. Responsiveness is good. Feels as good as, or probably better than, the glass that it had on. Very nice and easy to navigate. So, and I don't really see any problems at all with the navigation. So, all in all, great screen protector. Now, the next thing to test is will it work with other cases? So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to put it in. This is a case that we got from Poetic, and you'll notice went in, didn't have any challenge whatsoever with the actual case itself. Everything looks great. Let's go ahead and try now the Otterbox one. Remember with Otter, I kind of like going on the side, so let me turn that off. I'm going to put it into place, move it right here, snap it in, and screen protector did not lift, and again because those edges are not quite connected to the sides, and that's why you have to take your time when you're putting that screen protector, and that's why I run my fingers on the sides to make sure that it's even and straight, because if it is moving too far this way or too far that way in an angle, when you put on your case it's going to lift. So no problems there, and it worked fine. Now before we wrap up the video, I just wanted to do the wireless charging test. Almost forgot about that, and you'll notice that it powered up, which means that it is charging, and I see the little charging symbol there. We'll bring that in camera so you can see that right there. So it is charging, and that is with the first case from Otterbox. So now what we're going to do is put the Defender case in and see if it does the same. All right, so here's now the Defender. We're going to just put it in place, and then we'll wait to see if it lights up, and it does light up as well. So this concludes my review of the Otterbox Symmetry, Otterbox Defender, and the Otterbox Alpha Glass. If you have any comments or questions, leave it in the comment area below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.